Hello everybody, here I am to present the activities in the teacher practice area. This is the second video for week 2 and I am going to show you which are the most important activities that we can do. In the previous video, I had to present the resources and I chose the image of a chef who had to choose what to use in order to prepare what he wanted to offer the customer would be eating at his or her restaurant. Now we are again in the same area because with the Moodle activities we mean what we really want our learners to do. We must bear in mind that they are online, so it is important for the teacher to provide a general framework where they can do a lot of things. An activity is something that the student will do that interacts with other students or the teacher. And this is the focus of this Moodle because what we are doing online together is also to do activities together, but we are not in the same place. The image that I have chosen is the image of school because usually we think of a lesson that takes place in a room when we are together with our students. With the Moodle and thanks to this platform, we can provide a lot of activities that are helpful for our students. As I said before, the cook and the chef who are working for an important restaurant, they can choose the ingredients they want to prepare their meals and of course they will work in a different way depending on what they want to prepare. So it might be just something which is very easy to be created and made, or it might require more time. So it's important to bear in mind that the teacher is the great architect of the Moodle course. The activities may vary. They are related to what we want our students to do. And since they are many and varied, we do need to bear in mind which is the focus of our course. I checked online and I could see that there are many activities. I am familiar with some of them, but for example, what I saw online and was presented in the teacher practice area was something which was new to me. So here you will see the screenshot of the many activities that Dr. Nelly presented in her Moodle course. As you can see, we have so many tasks from database to external to forum to glossary. What I have found here is something new because actually what she also asked us to do was to discover them. And I think that if we could use most of these activities, our courses would be really engaging because it's important to bear in mind that we are not working on a face-to-face basis. We are working together. We have our learner learning maybe together or also working on their own, but we do need to provide them with the activities that are aimed at achieving the goals. Now I am going to the Moodle in the teaching practice and the teacher practice area so that we can see what exactly we can do when we want to design our course. Okay, this is my video with the teacher practice area. Right here On the right side, you will see activities, forum, glossary, hot question, journals, portfolio, resources. This is part of what we do need to do in order to organize the task for our students. Here is my group with the topic. We are all in the same boat. It is a sustainability course design. What has been added was the glossary, the forum, question. It's important to bear in mind that we can add all these sources or activities if we are enabled to do this. Now I'm going to choose here one topic, and you see no one is working, and I'll show you how you can add activity or resources. Okay, right from the top we have attendance. This is important because the teacher can learn about the students, and he or she can learn about if they have been present, if they have been late, if they haven't done anything as regard the course. Chat. This is an important feature because it is used by the teacher to get the student talk in a synchronous discussion. Checklist. This is important because we are the ones who provide a sort of a list with all the tasks that the student need to cover. Choice. Choice is a question or anyway something you want your student to answer, and you will have also the results for what they have done. This enables the teacher to work on the student thinking, and it can help them brainstorm maybe ideas. It can help also the teacher to see and to check what they have done, or if they do need support just in case they haven't taken any decision. Congrea. Congrea is something I've never heard before. I had never heard about. It is a specific online learning module or activity that enables the teacher and the student to work together in a virtual learning environment so that interaction takes place at the same time. It's interesting. I would be curious to check how it works. Content pages is what we have been doing with the material, the text, the images. We have the course that is in some way presented and distributed in different pages. I think this is an important plugin for the Moodle database. Is important because you are provided with the collection of important entries that are part of the course. External tool, feedback. I am familiar with this because I can ask the student to answer a survey that will enable the teacher to learn more about what the students have done, what they have achieved, and it provides in an anonymous way important details about the activities that you have done. Forum, it's important because you have discussion that take place in an asynchronous way. Glossary, this is what I have been doing in most of the courses. That is, we have decided to group the words that are related to the topic of the course, and the students are usually asked to provide definition for a dictionary and to give the links or images. I feel that it is a nice activity because you ask your student to do something on their own, and what has been collected is arranged in an alphabetical order. Group choice, when the student can decide that they want to work together in a group. The teacher decide the groups. Group self-selection is instead a plugin or an activity that you offer the students when they decide which groups they want to create, and then they will work together. Hot question is a question where students are asked to pose to vote what they do know. Journal. The journal is a task, an activity that enables the teacher to obtain the student feedback about a topic. Very easy to build. Lesson is a sort of pool of activities that can be done in the course, and the teacher creates different paths within the course. Organizer is important because it can help the teacher to get the appointments. Podcast is very popular now, and we have teachers who are podcasting and also the students. This is an interesting feature because you can have the student creating their videos and audio files, and I think that in an environment where you have English language learners like the ones I'm teaching now, this would be really important. If I click here, head, here I have the possibility of choosing the podcast name. I can describe it. I am provided with the maximum attachment size. I can add an image. I can have information about the activity completion. I haven't tried it as I think it will require a bit more time. There are many more activities from quiz, questionnaire, read aloud, social wiki, survey. On the whole, I say, or I can say that if we can devise a course where we provide opportunities for sharing ideas, working together, working, writing, producing, creating activities, we have achieved the great task we are required to do. That's all for now. Sorry, but I have no more time. Bye.